Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Fight Night. Today we have a classic battle between two of the OGs. We've got Sam on Bravo and Blake on Rhinar.
I'm reckless. Oh, look how reckless he is. Reckless.
Let's get right into the classic constructed game. And as always, we are sponsored by The Realm Games, the best game store in all the land. If you love our videos, you probably love Flesh and Blood. They just announced the Realm Rumble, which is going to be a $10,000 Flesh and Blood Open tournament, a $5,000 Flesh and Blood Open tournament, and thousands of dollars in smaller tournaments for all other TCGs that you may enjoy. But that's not all. Blake, what are we...
In celebration of 2 Welcome to Rathe heroes, we're giving away a box at the end of this of Welcome to Rathe.
Maybe. It's a surprise. They don't know yet.
Threefloating.
Welcome back, everybody. I am back with Bravo, the showstopper, and we have a bit of an Arcane Games and Events, an AGE showdown, facing off against one of my co-casters in the incredible series run by our friend Justin, who's right over there. And we cast often, we battle at armories, but it's time to throw down on a fight night. It's time to Bravo.
Hi, I'm Blake Meier. I know these guys because I play Flesh and Blood against them every other couple Tuesdays. Armory fighters.
But you're famous.
I'm famous because I commentate with Sam and crew, and we do Barraging Blake, or I do Barraging Blake. I'm the Barraging Blake. I'm gonna play Rhinar today. I'm gonna show everybody how you're gonna either win in the most dramatic fashion, or you're gonna lose horribly, and we'll see which one happens to me today.
Little armory matchup.
Just a regular old Tuesday.
Just a Tuesday night.
Great game. Keep it real.
Okay. You wanna go first?
First dice roll of the game. Here we go. Double one. Let's go. Oh, this is the time to have them. Please roll something better than a 2 if you can. With 1 die. All right. Would you like to go first or second, bro?
Let me think. I think I'm gonna go
Christ.
first, actually. That's cool with me.
Good luck. Have fun, bro.
Dude, I mean, after this?
So today, my 80 card list, I like to call it like aggro combo Rhinar. Everything works better together when everything's grooving. It's all about synergy. There's not 1 card hands that are good here. My goal in the game is to do 5 times 18 damage in a turn. I like my list because it can go super wide. We can, pulping into Wild Ride, into Claw, and then finish. Tech cards I'm playing against Bravo that I normally wouldn't put in the main board. I have 2 unmovables, and unmovables does so much work in this matchup because I do have a lot of blues because I'm trying to set up combo turns. My pet card that I love in this deck is Talisman of Recompense. Talisman of Recompense is a card from Everfest. It's a talisman, so it has go again, which is great because it doesn't end your turn or use up your action points at all. And then it says, once you pitch a red, it comes in for a blue pitch instead of red. Talisman of Recompense, whenever I get it in my hand, it is like, oh crap, it doesn't block. But then from now on, I'll have access to a major combo turn coming.
It is turn 0. Normally it's hard to get damage through. Here's the thing, my guy. I'm gonna start this game off a Flesh and Blood.
Okay.
I'm gonna activate Bravo Showstopper. Pitch a Raz the Ancients.
Nice.
Currently floating 1. Then I'm going to play a Starstruck. Pitching 2 more blues.
Ugh.
This is coming in for 10. It does have Dominate.
Not what I wanted to see. I can only block with 1 card from hand, so I'm gonna block with a red and give you a Scab Skin block. Block 5 of this,
Okay.
taking 5 down to 35, and don't feel good about that at all.
All right, so Starstruck. You are crushed. When this deals 4 or more damage, the only attacks you may play or activate during your next turn are attacks with base power greater than the damage dealt this way. I dealt 5 damage to your face.
So hopefully I have some 6s.
Yeah, I know, let's see.
And you get to draw up and end a turn.
Crazy. Fast to you.
At the start of my turn, I'm gonna Tunic. So I'll gamble. I'm gonna pitch Sand Sketch Plan to play Wild Ride. This says when you attack with Wild Ride, draw a card and then discard a random card. If a card with 6 or more is discarded this way, Wild Ride gains go again. It's more than 5, so we're good here. Oh, okay. Let's do this. You want to roll or you want to touch these cards?
I'm gonna touch.
If you're gonna touch every time, I'm gonna do the 3-card Monty.
You think I'm gonna?
I don't know how this works.
I'm out here just power gaming. Middle card every single
Some of
time.
these have marked cards on them too. Okay.
Talk about cheating.
Oh, baby, we got a skull crack.
No!
That means I get an extra resource.
Okay.
We'll intimidate. I'm not a cheater, so I'll roll for it. That's too many. Okay, one's over here. This is 6 with go again. Damn, you don't have all of your cards to block? That's such a weird place for Bravo to be in.
I am going to block for 6.
Get a Crippling Crush out, that's pretty good. I'll use my go again that Wild Ride provides itself to Wild Ride a second time, using floating. We're gonna look at the top card, and boy, if I whiff this, I'm gonna be mad, because I just drew a Blood Rush off this top. And things could not get worse.
All right, well, now I am the roll. 1, 2, 3.
Normally you don't tell your opponent.
1, 2, 3. Oh.
Let's go! We're gonna intimidate you one more time, which is
Okay.
your final card. And this comes in for 6, which gets around Starstruck because it's more than 5.
Okay. I'm so worried about whatever that mystery card is you have.
You need to shut up.
I have no cards in my hand left because you've intimidated them. So,
Yes. I've enticed your cards away from you.
so I'm gonna go ahead and just take 6 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Right?
Now claw. Now pitch to claw. Right?
Can't do that.
Let's go again.
Starstruck, you prevented me.
Oh, damn.
Sorry, bud. That's my turn. That's a pretty good turn. 12 damage, going wide. I'll draw 4 at the end of my turn and pass to you. Are you freaking kidding me? I'm at 35 and Bravo is at 34.
I'm just going to go ahead and pitch into my tectonic plating. So I'm going to create a seismic surge token. That has go again.
Cool.
I'm going to pass priority. Do you have any instant speed effects?
They would never dream of doing that for me, man. Let's Arsenal. We're
Arsenal.
gonna have one of the weirdest turns in my professional career.
So, bummer to eat 6 here off of the Intimidate. If this is the way this game is going to go, then I am in for a short one because I need to make sure I don't lose too many cards in my hand so I don't just eat damage out of nowhere. One of the 2 cards that got intimidated was Fate Foreseen, so a 0 for 4 defense reaction. Got to make sure to park that in the arsenal as soon as possible. And then the Spinal Crush, I'm still very early in the pitch stack, so I'm okay putting a red kind of at the top of it. I really want there to be a lot of blues down there so that I can dominate my Bravo attacks, but making sure that I have a random Spinal Crush near the end of the game could be massive. So, gonna pitch it, make a seismic surge, move on with our lives.
Tunic goes to 2. We're not gaming right now because we gotta eat first. This is a new card, Dig Up Dinner. I'm gonna choose 3 random cards in my graveyard. I'll shuffle all attack action cards with 6 or more chosen this way into my deck, and then gain that much health.
Whoa.
Banish this card.
Okay.
So all that damage you did in turn 1, hasta la vista. These are random.
Keep those 2. You eat those 2.
Okay.
Those 3.
We're digging. There's a 6. There's a 6. There's another 6.
They're all 6s.
I'm gonna gain 3 health
Lame.
to 38.
Lame.
This is a half sigil, half remembrance. I'm gonna shuffle my deck because I've already drawn 2 blood rushes.
No, you don't tell me that.
It doesn't make sense to save it. I'll go ahead and blood rush. We're gonna get rid of a mystery card from hand. It's a 6.
Yep.
We'll intimidate you.
Yeah, you will.
I have 1 floating. We'll do the dice roll. Too many. That one. Intimidate that card, and I'll draw 2 cards.
Not like this.
Ooh, these are some awful cards we're getting rid of. Yeah, this is not a powerful turn because we drew every blue, and I don't have a 6 in hand to benefit off of this. So I will pitch a blue to Mandible Claw for 5 because of the buff with go again.
Alright, 5 damage. I will go ahead and give you the 5. Blocking with a Crater Fist and my Thunderquake.
Cool. Go again because I have discarded a 6 this turn. So I'll use the 2 floating to do a second Mandible Claw for 5 more. Mystery card in hand.
I'm gonna say no blocks. Do you have any reactions?
Not at this time.
I do have a reaction. I will be playing a Fate Foreseen. Yeah, I'll just ship that onto the bottom, I suppose. And I will take 1, go into 33.
Cool. For everyone at home, that's a 1 damage blood rush. Just like we drew it up. I'll draw up to 4. Ooh.
I will return my Intimidated card to my hand.
Cool.
I forgot I had a Seismic Surge.
True.
My Seismic Surge is going to pop at the beginning of the turn. Let's not put it in the graveyard. Let's keep it around. So, on this turn, my first Guardian attack costs 1 less to play.
A seismic surge token!
Jeez.
At the beginning of my turn, it's gonna destroy itself! It's gonna pop! Then, subsequently,
We're committing.
How we feeling last night?
I thought Bravo was Kiwi, but
Bravo is Borvo to some.
yeah.
He's Bravo to others.
Pain in the ass to everyone.
Because I have it, let's use it. This is gonna be a blue buckling blow. A blue buckling blow. It's coming in for 6. It is discounted by 1, so I only have to pitch this blue for it. Crush. If it deals 4 or more damage to a hero, that hero being you would put a -1 counter on target equipment you control.
I am drawing my deck so out of order that I don't want to use this the way I do it, but I won't have a good turn next turn unless I do it. So unfortunately, I drew one of my tech cards and I'm hoping to hit a bigger thing with later, but the no blocks in my hand. This is unmovable. It's gonna block 7, but I have to pitch 3 to do it. It's a defense reaction.
Nothing for me. That's gonna be blocked out, and I will just move to Arsenal, my last card.
I'm gonna lose if I I'm gonna lose. It's gonna be funny though.
A lot of game left. You're at 38.
Yeah.
Don't be Jacob Bertrand. Jacob Bertrand,
He does that?
throughout the game is like, I've already lost.
I've already lost. Yeah, there's no point in
I've
playing
lost
it
this
out.
game. And then he'll win often, and it makes me want to just...
On my turn, I'm gonna pop my Findle Spring Tunic.
Okay.
For everyone that's never seen this card, kind of weird. You get to remove the 3 energy counters and make a resource, one of these guys, plus a red from hand to Skullcrack for 6. There's a sentence written on this, but only when I discard at random, and that's not what we're doing because
Certainly not.
we're protecting a Blood Rush in our arsenal.
For 6, huh?
Like most fruits of the forest, the good part's inside the shell.
And the card's called Skullcrack?
Yeah,
Gross.
that's what Brute's all about, baby. He's blocking? Let's go.
Blocking for 6.
All right, that sounds great. That's the turn. I'll draw 4.
At the beginning of my turn, I'm once again going to pitch into my tectonic plating, which is going to make me a seismic surge.
Nice.
Then I'm just going to attack you with the big ol' hammer. This is a Nothos. I have 2 or more cards in my pitch zone with cost 3 or greater, so it's coming in for 6 instead of 4. Yeah. Big hammer.
You.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go straight 6 to the face.
Blah, blah, blah.
Unless you have a pummel, and then I'll be like, no, boy,
Well,
no.
are we moving to
No
reactions?
blocks. No blocks.
Pass on reaction.
Okay, 6.
Take your 6.
I'll pass to taking 6 because I'll remember my take damage trigger.
Oh, cool. Down to 32.
Nice.
And
Down to 32
then,
I go.
Down to 32 you go, and then I'm gonna pass the turn.
Cool. I'm gonna gamble because I haven't learned my lesson yet. So, Tunic.
Yeah.
It's time to do some damage. I could do the sure bet stuff. That's not how it works here at Rhinar Incorporated. I'm gonna tear limb from limb. I'm gonna draw a card and then discard a random card. If a card with 6 or more is discarded this way, the next brute attack action card I play this turn gains plus X, where X is the base damage.
Yep.
A lot of people don't know how this works. Let's go! Let's go! We got it guaranteed here, but you get to see which one is the worst. Don't hit Alpha Rampage because it'd be kind of sick.
Middle card every time.
Middle card every time. Ooh, that's a 6. We'll intimidate using my hero power from Rhinar Reckless Rampage. I'm gonna roll for it. 1, I literally roll every time on that so far. Bad omen here. 1 floating, I'm gonna go ahead and play Blood Rush at the same time and just chance the wheel some more. I don't think the math works on any of my cards to tear limb from limb here, so just getting some bad draws here. Unless I draw a blue right now and we're in business. We're gonna intimidate with my hero power again. Roll for it. 3 4s in the middle. 2 cards off the top, hoping for blues. Ah!
Okay, also, I wanted to say this. Every time you play Blood Rush Bellow, I need to see you give me a Blood Rush Bellow.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, it's 2 worst Blood Rush Bellows I've played in my life, okay?
Okay, well, what does that sound like?
Why? God damn it. I'd love to play this one. I'd love to play this one. I can't play them. I didn't draw a blue because I drew all my blues earlier when they anti-synergized with my deck. We're having a fucking blast here, okay? God dang it. Okay. I'm gonna attack with Skullcrack, pitching a yellow. Skullcrack is gonna get +2 from Blood Rush, so put a 2 over there. It's gonna get +6 from Tear Limb for Limb. Do you even have dice big enough? Is there a 12 anywhere? Jeez.
I don't even want to help you.
-2, -2.
There's 6.
There's 6.
We'll just do 2 6s. That's very Rhinar.
Yeah, well, it's for 14, so.
Hello?
Kind of a crappy Blood Rush, but
Bro.
nobody's gonna want to see this deck tag. They're gonna be like, yeah, I'm good on that one.
I'm getting tempted by new mechanics.
Are you trying to Unity block me? You can go to 19.
Not a chance. We're gonna go ahead and block with 2 cards, which is gonna trigger the Unity on Starstruck. When you block with it and another card, I'm gonna get a second Seismic Surge. Not gonna matter. Then I'm gonna go ahead and pass to my reactions, in which I will play a Fake Foreseen.
I'm doing 3 damage total on Blood Rush.
And we'll leave that on top. So this is 3, 6, 10. So that's 4 coming across. Any reactions from you?
No.
I will take 4. 29.
Congrats, man. Great job.
Thank you so much.
Okay, that's my turn.
All right.
I'll draw 4 and then go to home. Like literally my house.
You draw 4. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Get up and leave.
Good thing I didn't take 6 to do 4. So when I'm trying to do 18 damage 5 times a game, this isn't good enough. If 14 is a lot, it seems kind of scary, but a Blood Rush should be 18 minimum, 20 to 23 if I'm really grooving.
At the start of my turn, both of my Seismic Surge are gonna pop, which means that's the next guy. No, I'm kidding. The next Guardian attack action card I play costs 2 less to play. Here's the thing, I ain't got them. I know this for 4.
Now it's making sense. Anothos for 4. I'll take 4 damage
You
from
got
Anothos.
it. Go for it.
1, 2, 3, 4 to 28.
I will take this last card in my hand and I will park it in my arsenal, then put my Anothos back in the weapon zone. I'm gonna flip this immovable over, put it on the bottom of my deck. I'm gonna draw 4 cards.
Tunic! The 2. I should Scab Skin roll for safety, but I'm not going to.
Okay.
Actually, I have to.
Okay.
Because I'm going to look at a graveyard. What I'm looking for is defense reactions. Because the card I want to play gets absolutely owned by defense reactions, and I'm playing a defense reaction hero. So I'm going to roll Scab Skins.
Okay.
Scab Skins to everybody at home. This is a once per turn. Oh, this is signed by James P. White, too.
It's a T in the middle?
I just made that up.
Cool.
Once per turn action, cost 0, roll a 6-sided die, gain the action points equal to half the number rolled, rounded down.
Show it to me. Show it to me.
Gambler's Gloves for protection, here we go. That's a 4. We needed that. We love that. Fan of the show. I'm going to pitch a blue to play Pulping. This is going to be a draw a card, then discard a random card. If a card with 6 or more is discarded this way, Pulping will gain Dominate. Pretty strong. While Pulping is defended by less than 2 non-equipment cards, it has Go Again. Arsenal can ruin this for me. I'll have 1 floating, and Pulping will use one of my action points that I rolled from Scab Skins. You're going to pick the one in the middle every time? I don't think it'll be in the middle, but we'll see.
I'm not doing that anymore. I'm not doing that anymore.
I want you
Look
to hit
at your card.
I want you to hit one of them.
1, 2, 3, 4.
The middle?
Fuck.
Let's go! We got a Beast Within, baby. I'll do a...
The Beast Within.
Yeah, I don't know. Beast Within has a trigger that it's one of my favorite cards in this. When it's put into my graveyard from anywhere other than the combat chain, you could say, this is the combat chain though.
But this is the
No,
combat
it's
chain.
attacking or blocking combat chains. This is coming from my hand. Banish the top card of my deck and lose a health. If it has 6 or more damage, put it in your hand. Otherwise, keep going until that's true. We'll do Beast Within trigger first and then Intimidate you later.
Okay.
That's a damage and losing a blue. That's a yellow. 6, reincarnate. That goes into hand, but I take a second damage. We will intimidate you using my hero power. 3 is perfect. Let's do that one. Beast Within goes to the graveyard, and now you have a 6 damage dominated attack coming your way when I have 1 action point remaining. We're having fun.
We are having fun. Block 3 with 3 actions.
I was about to say, I would block. Oh, thank God I rolled Scab Skins. I'm a genius. Let's go. I can't believe I did no damage there, though. What the hell?
Am I gonna sink? Am I gonna sink?
If
Yeah, I'm
you
gonna
had
sink.
pulled that out, dude, I am. Look at me go. I did more damage to myself so far.
Not exactly what I want to see with the Scab Skins hitting here. However, normally the Pulping having Go Again and Blake having 2 action points here means I don't really care about taking away the Go Again because he has more action points, but because he gets another card off the Beast Within, if I don't stop this Go Again, he's then gonna have 2 more action points after the Pulping, and he has so many cards in hand, that's gonna spell way too much damage for me. So even though he's gonna be able to do something else, and I have to spend the Sink Below out of my arsenal here, I feel like it's super important to stem the bleeding on this turn any way I can.
Using the Go Again that I have, because actually I lost Go Again on this, so I don't get the action point back.
Yes, which is why I had
Which
to do
is
that.
why I rolled that. Good thing I have Savage Beatdown instead.
Sheesh.
I'm gonna pitch a yellow, play Savage Beatdown only if I've discarded a 6 or more this turn. Beast Within did hit the graveyard. As an additional cost to play this, I need to discard a random card. If the discarded card has 6 or more damage, this gains 6 damage. So this is coming in for a beefy 12.
That's a lot.
Reincarnate has a sentence on it. When this is discarded at random, which just happened, put it on the bottom of your deck. That'll use my last action point and all of my resources. We need to intimidate you.
Yeah, and I might have a response.
Ooh, you got a sigil?
Maybe. You may intimidate me.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 4, 5, 6. For 12. Ooh, debilitate gone.
Block
Hate
for
to see
3, and yeah, I'll just block for 3, and I will take 9.
it. Cool. Down to 20 you go.
To 20. Gonna bring my intimidated cards back into my hand. My turn is gonna be the card you thought about, Sigil of Solace.
Cool.
Instant, gain 3 life. An arsenal.
I love that. Having a blast. On my beginning of my turn, I'm gonna tunic to 3, and I got a taste of the good life. I love that taste, so I'm
You want more?
gonna keep going for it. We're gonna roll a scabskin leather roll.
All right.
I didn't even move the dice, I just made friction noises. Oh! Oh, okay. That's a 1, so I have to use my Gambler's Gloves. Gambler's Gloves says, if an effect would resolve that includes rolling a 6-sided die, instead you may destroy Gambler's Gloves. If you do, the controller of the effect re-rolls all 6-sided die rolled this way.
Come on, baby. Show me the 1.
Yes! I hate this game. I literally am stopping playing after this. All right, these are my 4 cards. That'll end my turn. Back to Bravo. Ugh.
Okay, well, that's pretty funny. Pretty funny, isn't it?
Hilarious, almost.
Just incredible. Because now the gloves are gone, now
Oh
every
my
scabs
God.
is danger.
And you know I'm rolling scabs next turn too. So whatever you do, it's the same fucking cards that I need to roll for.
I'm going to go ahead and,
Something shitty, hopefully.
for sure, something shitty. For you,
Nice.
I'm going to create a Seismic Surge token.
Cool.
Then, I'm just going to play a Debilitate for 7.
Disable. It's a different card.
Let me just, disable for 7. If disable deals 4 or more damage to a hero, I will put a card from their arsenal on the bottom of its owner's deck, and it's got crush. Well, it crushes what I'm trying to hit you.
I don't think I will take damage to hope I don't roll a 1. I'm gonna block 6 of the 7,
Okay?
taking 1 damage.
I do have a reaction.
You do not.
Sigil of Solace.
I was about to. As long as I'm losing every turn when it goes to my turn, great, dude.
I'm gonna gain 3, go to 26, and you're going to 25, and then I'm just gonna go ahead and pass to you.
All right, on my turn, I'm gonna play from Arsenal a card that we just got in Welcome to Rathe. It's a Rhinar specialization. Pitch a yellow and use my Findle Spring Tunic to pop that energy counter for 3 total. And this is Alpha Rampage. As an additional cost, discard a random card from hand. When you attack with this, you also get an Intimidate. So I'm gonna get an Intimidate from Alpha and an Intimidate from Rhinar. So I'll do it twice. 4 is 4, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 5, 6. This gets intimidated or discarded away. 9, please. We do use 9s in this game.
I'm just gonna go ahead and pass straight to the reaction step
Cool.
and just play out an unmovable, so I'm only gonna block 5 and take 4.
Nice.
Going down to 22.
Great. Slogfest back and forth. How are we feeling right now?
How are we feeling?
Yeah.
I've gone through 2. How are we feeling over
I
there?
don't know.
I feel like I got in touch with, thanks to my good friend Brody Spurlock, I got in touch with Ben Hannan, who piloted this deck to the calling 2nd place.
Dude.
He gave me a sideboard guide. And he told me what to do in the matchup, so.
I called my dice guy, and he said, "Don't worry, you're fucked." And I said, "Okay, sick."
Yeah, thanks, Ben.
Love you guys.
My Seismic Surge right here, it's gonna pop. My next Guardian attack action card is gonna cost 1 less to play. I'm then going to immediately go ahead and make another one with my Tectonic Plating. And now I'm just gonna do a really lame little Command and Conquer for 6.
I play a combo deck. I'm gonna set up. I'll take 6.
Go for it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Straight down to 19 I go.
I'm gonna arsenal my last card, and I'll pass it over to you.
No! Okay, the start of my turn. I'm gonna Findle Spring Tunic, make that fabric move, get that energy going. This is Talisman of Recompense. This is my pet card that I put in this deck. This is an item from Everfest. It has go again. Whenever you pitch a card, if you would gain exactly 1, instead destroy this. Gain 3. It's kind of like the next red I pitch turns into a blue. Pitch a yellow. First time you're seeing this one, swing big. This is an 8 damage attack. If this doesn't hit, the defending hero creates a quicken token when the combat chain closes, because it's like you got away from me.
3, 6, 8.
Shoot, you blocked all of it. Here's a quicken token.
Thank you. Now I can get go again.
You got away.
But because I blocked with 2 cards from hand, this Starstruck is gonna trigger its Unity clause and get me a whole second Seismic Surge.
Damn. Well, that's the end of the turn.
Okay. Or -1 defense counter on my tectonic plating.
I'm gonna put a card in Arsenal and draw 4.
My 2 Seismic Surges are gonna pop. My next thing is gonna cost 2 less. I'm then just, my next Guardian attack is gonna cost, action card is gonna cost 2 less. So I'm gonna play a Spinal Crush, only needing a single blue, because it's gonna get reduced.
That's so good.
By 2, coming in for 9. It is gonna pop my Quicken, so sad days.
True. I'm gonna block.
If it deals 4 or more damage to a hero, you basically don't get go again on anything. But it looks like you're blocking for 6, so it doesn't matter.
I'm blocking for 6. I will take 3 from Spinal Crush to further my descent. 16.
Cool. Then I'm gonna go ahead and arsenal my last card. 4.
Tunic goes to 2. I'm gonna pinch a red, which activates the Talisman of Recompense.
Oh shit!
To play Alpha Rampage. Discarding a random card from hand. It's Reincarnate. Reincarnate gets put back on the bottom of my deck. I'm gonna intimidate you twice. Once from Rampage, once from Reckless Rampage. 1 is that one. 4 is this one. I swear to God, if you don't play Zealous Belting or Rouse the Ancients, I'm gonna look like the biggest idiot with flashback. So if it was like, take those out.
Whoa! I'll be 6
Okay,
block.
thank God.
I'ma just take
Thank God.
3 and go down to 19.
And I was like,
I'm gonna go ahead and pitch to my tectonic plating.
cool.
Create a Seismic Surge.
It'd be nice if I had a way to destroy your equipment somehow, like every other class in the game.
A Nothos for 6.
Ugh. Floating.
2.
Ugh. Block 3. Any reactions?
No reactions.
Dodge and bullets.
Go ahead and I will pass to
All right. Who's ready? We got a Tunic counter to 3. You've seen it once before. Here it is again. Digging up dinner. Pitching a blue. It's a lot more fun this time around because there's way more cards. While you touch these, I'm going to look at how many Crippling Crushes are about to hit me with Dominate.
that one, that one, that one.
One there. I'm getting to my pitch stack.
Eat them up.
I don't pitch stack anymore because I change with dig till dinner. That's a whiff. That's a hit. That's a whiff. I'm gonna gain 1 and go to 14. This gets shuffled into my deck, putting my Blood Rush Bellows further and further from the top.
That's true. Why do you like this card?
I don't. I'm using the cards that LSS gives me because I have to.
I see.
I wish this said kill a random Seismic Surge or something. Pack Nut for 6 and Intimidate. 4 is this one. 6, please.
I'm gonna block 5. Bucking Blow, Rouse the Ancient.
Cool.
Taking 1, going to 18.
Sounds good, coach. Draw Blood Rush now or it's over. Okay, back to you.
Seismic Surge pops.
Cool.
This is a Choke Slam for 8, costing 1 additional less, so this is Crush. If it deals 4 or more damage, attack action cards you control can't gain power during your next action phase, so even if you drew that Blood Rush, you gotta deal with this Choke Slam first.
I will block 6 from hand, 2 from Flesh Bag, blocking 8 of this BS.
Okay, so my card would be Intimidated, but I ain't got no cards. I'll
It
pass
was
to you.
pointless to play Flesh Bag this game. Thanks for letting the people know at home. So, should I roll Scab Skins
For a 2-card hand?
for a 2-card hand? Welcome to the show. Welcome to what I have to do to get back in this game. Scab Skin roll?
There's no way.
Jesus Christ.
There's actually no way. Dude, I feel bad.
You don't. You're laughing.
To be fair, my hand does suck.
Okay, great. You know what sucks worse in your hand?
What, you just did?
Yeah.
You don't.
That's 3 straight ones. Don't worry, all my cards are balanced because the opposite of what I've been doing could potentially happen
That's
to
true.
me one day.
That's true.
I could just roll all 6s
yeah.
and this game would have been over and so not fun for you.
Yeah.
So
That just...
We're worried about your enjoyment.
Well, your enjoyment is if you would get the other time. It just
But
wouldn't
that's just not gonna...
Well, it just wouldn't be on camera.
It just wouldn't Jesus Christ.
I hate this! He rolls a 1, right? And it was so Blake, no! Blake, no, Blake!
I've rolled too many ones.
Blake, variance is a part of TCGs.
The deck building tension is just too much for me.
No, Blake, you have so much more to roll for.
Yeah, right.
Blake, I forgot to tell you. I got us both tickets into the $10,000 open tournament at the Realm Rumble. And I thought maybe you'd want to go with me and compete in the $10,000 Flesh and Blood Open Tournament or the $5,000 Flesh and Blood Open Sealed Tournament. Or maybe, if you're lucky, I can try to get you into the Flesh and Blood $20,000 Invitational Tournament. You maybe want to come along?
I guess I can lose those tournaments too.
Maybe roll a couple more ones?
Round games. Would you like, for fairness, to take a 0 scabskin roll? Just for the hell of it. Since I've given you 2 free turns.
Just like I pretend these are scabskins.
Yeah, just take a scabskin.
That sounds fun. I have a different play.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna go ahead and make a seismic surge.
Great.
Pitch. Then I'm gonna go ahead and play Warmonger's Diplomacy. So would you like to choose war or peace?
This is gonna end your turn.
Well, I'm basically saying you wanted to scabskins last turn.
So, non-attack actions, attack actions.
That's what I was hoping.
You freaking mean.
That's what I was hoping, yeah.
I will war it up.
Okay, I will also choose war, but I will also play Sigil of Solace.
Cool. I was hoping you would heal.
Going up to 21.
I was hoping you would get out of range of death over and over again. So if we look at our options, I can't scabskin roll because I chose war. I can't sand sketch plan because I chose war. I can't dig up dinner because I chose war.
So what can you do?
I can play one of these 2 cards.
Okay.
But there's no way to get a second action point.
That was the goal, yeah.
So this card doesn't really affect me. I've been saying that on the internet. I don't know how bad that
Warmongers is?
Yeah, it's pretty bad right now. Pitch this card that's been betraying me to play Smash Instinct. This is for 6 and Intimidate. A Nothos with a buff. One is that one. This is a frontward 6.
No blocks, go to reactions.
Cool.
Sink below.
Great.
I will not sink, and I will take 2, going down to 19.
I'll draw up and pass to you.
Seismic Surge. Good seismic pop.
Cool.
Tear Asunder. Anothos for 7 with Dominate, and if it hits you, you're gonna have to discard 2 cards. Welcome to the editing bay. Sam here. You might be looking at that screen and think to yourself, wait a second, how can he play Tear Asunder? He chose war with the Warmonger's Diplomacy, and the answer is, I can't play Tear Asunder. That was only my second time actually resolving the card, and I just totally forgot. Everybody at the table forgot. So I do make the Tear Asunder into a Nothos play when I shouldn't be able to because I am under the war clause of Warmonger's Diplomacy. But if you look at the pitch, right there, you can see a Cranial Crush in my pitch zone. So even though I wouldn't have been able to do the Tear Asunder and get the Dominate and the discard Threaten on this turn, I'd still be throwing 8 damage with the Cranial Crush. So still pressuring Blake's life total a bunch, and we're pretty confident that it would not impact the outcome of this game. Caught it after the game, but just wanted to acknowledge it and talk about what I could have done if I was following Warmongers correctly. So a little mistake. New cards! All right, let's get back to it.
But we're gonna flip the unmovable.
Sounds good.
Blocking 8 of this damage. So
only 7
no
of it.
discard, no damage, no nothing.
I'm just gonna arsenal and pass.
Cool.
4.
This is Jackass. I'm gonna roll Scapskins another time.
Okay.
There's absolutely no way I could roll a 1 4 times in a row. That's a reroll. Fucking Christ. All right, not on my side today. So we will pitch this way. Pitch a yellow, Savage Feast, discarding a 6. As an additional cost, discard a random card. If the discarded card has 6 or more, I'll draw a card.
Cool.
6 damage is coming across the table. We're gonna intimidate you with my hero power from Rhinar. Too many. Well, I would have loved that dice roll a second ago. 3. That's discarded. Oh, 6. So I put a card into. I don't want to put this in my art. Oh my god. Just end the video, please.
Pain and suffering.
Please.
Block 3.
Great.
Take 3.
Nice.
Go to 16.
Sure. Arsenal, one of my best cards. Don't touch your hero power. Do not do that. Oh, I'm glad this card finally showed up. What turn is this? 15? God damn it.
Activate Bravo, Showstopper.
Do not say Crippling Crush.
Not Crippling Crush, but Chokeslam. 8 Dominate. If it deals 4 or more, you cannot gain power during your next action phase.
Block 3.
Take 5.
I'm gonna take 5 and go to 9.
You are crushed.
That's a lot. But I'm happy about it because I'm gonna swing 6. And this is called Turn Cycles. We're gonna pitch a yellow to Wild Ride. Berserk, that's a card I was hoping to showcase earlier. So that's a fun one. Oh, buddy. We got the double great ones to grab, so that's good. Hit one of those 2, please.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3.
Okay. Gain
Nice.
a resource. Intimidate. 1, 2, 3, 4. 3 is this one. Wild Ride comes in for 6 with Go Again. Yeah, chef.
Block for 6.
Cool. Sometimes, when you have a bad Arsenal card, you gotta Arsenal it anyway and hope you have enough to play it. 6 more. Reincarnate. No words. Just 6.
No words. Just 6.
Don't lose to Rhinar when he gave you 2 free turns, Sam. Oh, you got the sink.
Take 2. Go to 14.
Take 2, go to 14. This will be a perfect combo to draw later. If I survive.
Make a seismic surge with my tectonic plating.
Ripley number 3.
Anothos for 6.
Sheesh. We're gonna block. However, one of my cards has a line of text on it. When you defend with Pack Call, reveal the top part of your deck. If it has 6 or more, put it on top of your deck. Otherwise, put it on the bottom.
Let's see it.
This can't be Blood Rush.
Okay.
If this is Blood Rush, I'm jumping.
Okay.
It's Berserk. It's the other shitty card to grab right there. But it makes my next hand maybe better. Blocking for 6. No damage. We got there. Whew. Okay. Whew. Okay. On my turn, I'll pitch the yellow to play Pulping. Draw a card and then discard a random card. If a card with 6 or more is discarded this way, Pulping gains Dominate. The other Berserk. This is 6. Just 6. Don't even get down or whatever. You can do whatever you want with your cards next turn too.
Cool.
Wow. Well, on national TV.
I'm going to give you all 3 of these.
Cool.
And so I will take 3. Going
Great.
to 11.
I was hoping you'd keep all 4 cards.
Oh, I had a seismic surge. That's nice, but I'm not going to use it. Seismic surge
You
pops.
had the Warmongers.
I did have the Warmongers, but I also have a Rouse the Ancients. Rouse the Ancients says, as an additional cost to play, I may reveal any number of attack action cards from my hand with 13 or more total power. If I do, Rouse the Ancients gains Go Again. So it's coming in for 7 and Go Again. And you're blocking 6?
Blocking 6 of the 7, taking 1 damage.
Going down to 8. Then I'm just going to go ahead and come in for 6 more.
Keep the Command and Conquer. Block 6 more.
Arsenal my Command and Conquer.
I wish you had drawn Rouse the Ancients early.
I pitched it because
I
you got
know,
your flashback.
but I wish you had made a mistake one time in the game, you know, instead of playing perfectly and feasting. On my turn, I'll do nothing. Everything costs money. I have no money. Draw 4.
Okay. I'm going to make a seismic surge.
Cool.
I'm going to activate Bravo. I'm going to spend for a Spinal Crush with Dominate because of Bravo for 9. If it hits 4 or more, no Go Again. Making sure that I have a random Spinal Crush near the end of the game could be massive.
9? How the fuck am I gonna get out of this?
Hopefully you're not.
Why are you hoping for that?
I'm trying to beat you.
Jeez.
I'm trying to win the game.
I'm trying to survive.
All the tanking gets cut.
Thinking or taking the game by rolling 3 ones in a row. So Blake decided to pass his turn here.
Hey, win.
I know! I'm trying! It's like, Scavs block for 1. And then moves reacts.
Got it.
Block with Reckless Swing. As an additional cost, we're gonna roll, discard a random card. I have to not hit one of these 3.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2.
I don't want to do it. Not swing big.
Nice.
Woo!
So I take 2
Take
from
2
the
damage
Reckless
because if the discard card has 6 or more,
Swing. Yep.
deal 2 damage to the attacking Bravo.
Yep. I'm the attacking Bravo, so I am going to take 2 damage here. But you've still got 5 damage.
Oh, let's not think about that.
Oh, okay. What do you
This
want?
is, I'm blocking 5, so I'll take 4.
My bad.
I did think I was going to be at 8 for some reason. I was like, this game got really close out of nowhere. What's going on? Okay.
I'm going to draw my 4 cards.
Cool. I had to save Tunic to guarantee this play. So I'm going to Tunic using my energy counters.
Yep.
Pitch the other red that doesn't block to swing big for 8.
Yep. I'm not going to get
And you're going to go 5-card hand and end this.
I'm going to go ahead and play an unmovable. It's not from Arsenal, unfortunately. I'm not going to get the Quicken. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to use the Crown of Providence effect. I'm going to sink this card. Now I'm going to take the 1. Go to 8.
Cool. Let's draw this Blood Rush. Take your 0 Scavskin roll now. No! Lost! It's over. It's freaking over.
Terra Sunder.
It's freaking over.
Going in for 7. Anothos. Dominate. If it hits, discard 2 cards.
Get wrecked. Okay. This is going to be a little more interesting than not interesting.
Great.
We're going to Pack Call. We're going to Spring Tunic.
Okay.
I'm surviving. I have to discard 2? It's over. Fuck, I don't know why I thought I'd be fine. It is frustrating because I can beat the best Bravos in the world, but I can lose to Sam. And you're just like, what? I'm not even pretending to survive this.
We need you.
We got to? Put that smile back on, Blake, and take this damage like a good kid, okay? Been saying no to this since I was 5 years old, man. I don't have a lot of fun at home, okay? I need to have fun at school. Okay. All right. Blake, why are you writing Dad in the Sandbox over and over again? Because I don't have a lot of fun at home these days. I need to be good at reading and math. What? Holy shit. I didn't practice dice though, so it's my fault. All right. I'm gonna block 4 of the 7. Taking 3 to go down to 1. I'll discard 2 cards of my choosing. I'll get rid of Terra Limb from Limb and Wrecker Romp and keep a mystery card. I don't think there's anything I could do to make you not attack me next turn. Unless I ask. Let's try that. Sam.
Yes.
What does our friendship mean to you? Will you do me one favor and not use a single card next turn and see how much damage I can do with a Blood Rush as my dying wish with full effect of knowing you're probably going to win?
Yes.
How do you feel?
I do honestly feel bad, but
How?
what do you mean?
You've been laughing. I've been crying.
And
you were laughing the whole time I was crying.
I too also have been crying, but that's just because
You're
this has
like-
been hilarious. But I'm just gonna look at my beautiful little pitch stack here and play out a Macho Grande. This is 8 with Dominate, pitch a Terror something as well.
You want to make a seismic for next turn?
Sure, no problem. Seismic,
Because that's happening. Dominate?
Dominate.
Should I use a card that I can't block or a card that I can't block?
That's up to you, King.
I'll take 8 to the face.
Okay, you got it.
I'll go to -7.
Okay.
Great game.
Good
dude.
game, my brother.
I enjoyed it.
I'm sure you did.
I think you played at one of the highest levels.
What can I say? Like you said, you can be the best Robbers in the world, but you can't beat Sam.
Yeah.
Thanks for sticking around to the end of the video. That was a fantastic game of much sorrow.
Yeah.
From
I
this
liked
direction.
it. I liked coming onto this show. I recommend it to everyone.
You know, so I guess You cheated. You lost.
Well,
I died, yeah.
I did play an illegal card. I do think I'm sending a Cranial Crush for 8. Even if I don't play that, I can do that if I don't Terror Thunder. I sent another big thing for 8.
I think we're gonna call this a tie. We're gonna call this a tie.
Okay.
So we're gonna set this trophy down, but you know, we do have a trophy to give out, which is a box of
Welcome to Rathe.
thanks to
Realm Game.
Realm
Realm.
Games,
Yeah.
the sponsors of our channel, the people who make this all happen. We want to give a special thanks to them. And in order to get that box, what you're going to do, float on over to Twitter, grab a link to this video, say whatever you want about the video, but make sure that you have a hashtag threefloating, THREE floating. We will be pulling a random winner in a week's time from this video.
We haven't always had the smoothest rollout of these giveaways, but people are getting their boxes. Someone pulled
Arcanite Shard,
Arcanite Shard.
free box. No reason to not enter.
Come on.
Come on. You can thank the Realm Games. The tournaments that they are putting on are insane. The Realm Rumble is going to be a fantastic capstone to this year for Flesh and Blood and just TCGs in general. So thanks to the Realm. Thanks to Blake.
Nice.
Technically, it's both players' responsibility to maintain
Oh my
the board
goodness.
state. So if I had played an illegal Terror Thunder, somebody else... No, don't give it to him! Let's go! No!
We'll see you next time.
Flesh and blood!
Flesh and Blood!